Welcome back. So to make things a little more challenging, I'm going to go ahead and refund all my power-ups. You get all your money back, so it's not really that big of a deal. There's just certain things and certain runs that maybe you don't want a certain type of um, power-up for. Uh, Actually, one of the things that I was kind of thinking of is after every run, maybe we add like one extra thing, one or two extra things. So I think I'm gonna go with I think I will go with revival, just in the off chance that I accidentally, get offed a little too early. So let's go ahead and start. So we played as Antonio, which was the whip. Now we're gonna do Imelda, which is the holy or magic wand, I think is what it actually is called. So this is essentially your, I guess, Sypha of the game. If you know anything about Castlevania, specifically Castlevania 3, or the Netflix show, which is fantastic. I'm going to take garlic. Uh, I would highly recommend watching that show as long as you're, okay with gore. Because the show is definitely very gory. Let's take Rune Tracer. Rune Tracer starts off kind of weak. It's a little better in this game, in my opinion, than, the actual Castlevania games. Because it's actually kind of good. You can level it up and make it a lot better. Let's go ahead and take one of the guns. So this was actually one of the newer weapons added in the recent update. Let's increase our magic wand. So I do like garlic early on, because I can just do this, run through a bunch of enemies, and be perfectly safe. Let's take bracer. So I am going to try and do, not the exact same thing every single run, because I do want to, keep it varied. I want to show off different weapons and different sort of strategies, I guess. Let's take Rune Tracer. So this is this is the bullet hell strategy, I would say. Just have so many different variations of projectiles. Obviously, I have garlic just to kind of protect myself, especially early on. Let's take lightning ring. So I'm kind of thinking if we get offered the other gun, I'll take it. So there are two different guns. No, like if there's any real difference between them. Other than, the little portrait of them. Let's take Rune Tracer again. Just kind of keeping my final weapon slot open. Just for options, I guess. Hmm. Go ahead and take Lightning Ring. Oop. Okay. This is when enemies start getting a little tougher. You can't just run into them. Gotta kind of keep that in mind. So now we gotta play a bit more defensively. Try and avoid enemies as much as possible. The evolved form of the garlic is not very good, in my opinion. Just, I mean, it does damage, but it's just not quite as good as some of the other upgrades. Let's take that one. Go ahead. Lightning. Probably shouldn't have taken that, but oh well. So, Rune Tracer does not have an evolved form, which is a little sad, not gonna lie. There are a few weapons, obviously, that just don't have evolved forms. But the benefit of, Rune Tracer is the fact that, you just get so many projectiles, and they just rip through enemies. I think I will take Tiramisu, or whatever it's called. So I think there's two ways to evolve the guns. You can either have both of them, or you can have one of them with Tiramisu. And it is a pretty nice upgrade, not gonna lie. Comes just giant laser beams that circle around you, which is really cool. I don't think we really need the extra Tiramisu just yet. Go for more projectiles. The attractor probably would have been a good idea. I want to go pentagram. Now, pentagram can be very good once you've leveled it up, but especially early, it's not, because you have to... Pentagram is essentially a screen nuke, but it has a chance, especially early on, a very high chance of just getting rid of everything. Like, which includes chests and gems, not just enemies. I guess we'll take the axe since we took the candle opera thing. Yeah, tractor would have been a really smart idea. Pick up all of these. Duplicator, yes, we would want that anyways, but the fact that we can evolve something with it makes it even more worth it. Ooh, nice. I Go for that. Garlic, upgrading garlic might be helpful, but it won't add to our bullet hell here. It'll just help kill enemies a little faster. Go for Rune Tracer. These, the bomb ghost things, the red bomb things, or whatever they are, those are probably my least favorite enemies in the game. One, the sound they make is just annoying. Two, you just have to focus on not getting too close to them, otherwise they'll take off a lot of damage, or take off a lot of health. So when having the book would be kind of handy. Honestly, Tract Orb. We won't, upgrade one or evolve one of our items, but being able to pick stuff up that's a little farther away will be very handy. That's a screen nuke. Rune Tracer. Finish that one off. Go ahead and do that. Kill the boss while we're at it. Yeah, Empty Tome sounds good. Shorten the cooldown times on these guys. Let's go ahead and ooh. Nice. Let's take the duplicator. Cooldown. Tract Orb. Let's take the gun. I think we do need to go and get some health. Let's get the magic wand, because I believe that's something we can evolve. Alright, got enough for levels on the magic wand that we can go ahead and we not take the... Maybe we didn't take that. Maybe that was one of the ones I skipped. Or just didn't want to take. Oh well. There's another boss right there that we can kill and get his treasure chest so that we can upgrade something. Let's take base area. I believe that just straight up increases the physical size of every projectile, which, you know, pretty handy in this particular particular scenario. Not mean to pick up the floor chicken. Continue to take empty tome whenever it comes up, because cooldown reduction is quite handy. Let's take the attract orb, because it's the last upgrade for the attract orb. The only downside of the attract orb is sometimes you pick up health when you didn't want to. Again, I don't think we need to take the extra revival just yet. Hopefully this will be a enough to get through the later waves of enemies, because as you probably saw in the no, actually in the first stage, it actually wasn't too bad. Obviously there were a lot of strong bats and stuff, but I find this area to be a lot more hectic, especially since everything gets pushed inwards because of the hallway nature of it all. Let's see. I think the extra revival. Base speed. Again, I don't think we really need the revival just yet. I think that can wait. Yeah, actually I do kind of want lightning. Take the gun. Oh, apparently there was a second boss that died back there. I'm trying to get my weapons up. That way we can upgrade them. How many more do we need? One on lightning ring and one on, or two on the gun. Awesome. Should be able to upgrade both of them, assuming, you know, we have good luck with it. Oh, there's so many gems. Yeah, let's take that. Nice. Evolve the magic wand. Maybe we just got bad luck when we did it. Honestly, let's just try and upgrade the axe while we're at it. Alright, that should be good. Okay. Excellent. The Thunder Loop. Yeah. Does that sort of Matrix type of look. Nice. The Scythe. And I think we are still waiting on the gun. So, let's try and kill this Medusa. I know we always call them Medusa heads, but like, they're supposed to be they're Gorgons. That's what the sort of race is. Obviously, this is based off of a mythical monster, but still. Also, realistically, just the sight of them, like looking at them directly, should turn us to stone. Guess we're just getting bad luck with it. That should have been the upgrade. Alright. This is largely the point where I could just kind of sit in one spot and just not worry about it. Might continue just walking around, though. Maybe I'll head over and try and get this, that stone mask. Now, if I remember correctly, you can still get more passive items, even though you max out your 6, as long as you're picking them up off the ground. But if you pick something up before you max out the 6 items, that doesn't count. It counts towards your 6 items. Enemies are starting to get a little harder. It's harder to kill them before I run into them. Here's another boss. Let's kind of focus fire on him. Or it. Her. This dead witch thing. Whatever it is. Come on. Die. Thank you. It's odd. I thought it said that the... Oh, here's the stone mask. Yep. There aren't usually a lot of items on the ground, though. So they are kind of far in between, or I think that's the expression. now we can start picking up Stolen Mask. Because why not? So I think it's supposed to give you more money. Oh, nice. That, I think, increased our luck. Yeah, plus 10%. Alright, we're almost 20 minutes. Means another round of, or wave of enemies should be coming. Yeah, here's this, monstrosity. Yeah, let's just take money. Alright. He is probably almost dead. Nice. Yeah. I guess... Okay. Sorry, I decided to cut a little bit, just because there wasn't a whole lot happening other than just me wandering around trying to kill enemies. But we have the boss, like the final sort of boss for this area before the Reaper. He doesn't really get affected by your knockback. So he's one of the few guys that you kinda gotta be careful of. Yeah, he also does a lot of damage if he manages to touch you. There we go. Alright. Money. So I guess you have to take like both of the guns and the Tiramisu in order to upgrade it. Which, you know, I mean, it's a pretty powerful set of moves, so it's not unreasonable. Go ahead and just take the chicken to make sure that we're completely refilled on health. Alright, I think 27 will be when the Medusa heads come in and kind of push everything inward. I'm trying to stay towards the middle, that way my guns will get the most use. Yep. Yeah, all the Medusa heads are pushing the Medusas, or the Gorgons, forward. Which makes it so they close in around you a lot faster. I'm hoping this will be enough to, you know, keep us alive throughout for the next 2 minutes. Thankfully, the garlic is strong enough to at least to hold back the Medusa for the most part. I'm gonna stay like close enough to the screen nuke so I can actually pick it up once things start, you know, getting really nasty. Yeah, it's after the wave of Medusa heads. All these monsters and stuff. Yeah, all these guys. I mean, you largely just have to kind of sit in one spot and hope for the best when it comes to this point. Oh, okay, apparently I'm dead. Thank you for revives. Just have to stay alive. 8 more seconds. Alright. There's that, and there's death. Revive, because you only get a couple seconds, but... Alright, and that was Imelda. Imelda Bilpace. Very obviously a play on Saifa Belnades. Alright, so thank you for watching, and in the next part we will go to Pascalina. Alright,